Hello everybody, Caden here today with another episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs, and we're back. As you guys will have known, it's probably been, what, a week since the last episode. Sorry about the break. I was busy, and then, I kind of installed an old game I had, and I'd kind of forgotten how much fun I had playing it, and may have spent way too pretty much all of yesterday, all my available time yesterday and most of today just playing that. The game is Middle Earth Shadow of Mordor, which I actually, when did I get it? Well, I had the original one on Xbox a while ago, at least when it came out, but I got it on PC like over Christmas or something, and I never played it. Then I recently installed it, started playing it again. And yeah, so I just kind of got distracted with that. Anyway, aside from all that nonsense, we're back on the world, and to be honest, not a lot has changed with the actual park. I did less mining for fossils than I would have, mostly because, as you guys remember from the last episode in the live stream, it's just kind of broken right now, and I don't really want to bother, you know, messing with it if it's not gonna work properly. Even yes, if it does give me all the DNA, but I don't feel like that's earning the DNA. So yeah, you know what, I'm kind of just gonna hold off. Plus we have so much right now that like I don't have half the exhibits ready yet. Anyway, so you guys remember this is the area I said we were gonna work on for an exhibit, right? I've had a slight change of plan from that. This was going to be an exhibit. This is now just going to be the laboratory. This whole area is going to be the lab, and potentially even the beginning for the aquarium area if I want to put the aquarium building over here, which I think honestly would work as well because it's super flat and everything, and it's actually not that difficult to keep clearing out trees to flatten the area out even more. But yeah, so we're not actually going to end up putting the Gallimimus in here. Main reason is just I kind of couldn't figure out how I wanted to integrate the exhibit in properly. Like I kept trying to come up with ideas and I couldn't come up with anything, so we're probably just going to keep this path, have it kind of wind around the hill, go to another exhibit over there somewhere, and then we'll put the laboratory around here, and we'll probably fill this in with dirt, and I don't know, we'll build like some statue or something. What else have I done? I've cleared out a pathway, or the beginnings of what will be the Brachiosaurus area. I actually used a Brachiosaurus skeleton to kind of figure out the height I wanted to build to, because I wasn't sure on that. So the Brachiosaurus area will be pretty soon. What else have I done? Oh, now this is what we're actually doing today, hatching animals in. For that, did Tumbleweed just take damage? No, it was a lighting change. That scared me for a second. I haven't actually checked on the compies. Let me check in on these guys. They might be fully grown, I'm not sure. Oh, look, there's one. I think they are fully grown. Oh yeah, they're sleeping now. So we know there's one. Oh, there's a second one. There's three, because there's also one right here. How many did I hatch? I hatched 5, I think. So 3 out of 5. So most of them are still in there, as far as I know. We'll go in and check in a few minutes. But this is what I put a bit more time into. This is kind of I guess you could say an outline for what most of this part of the park is going to look like. And actually, if I run over to the rest of the area over here, actually, that reminds me. So that's something we're going to talk about over there in a second. So if we quickly run down here, you can see there's still more opening here. I've decided this isn't going to be 2 exhibits. This will just be 1 exhibit. And I think we're gonna do Triceratops. I've kind of been debating between either the Ankylosaurs in this area or the Triceratopses, and I think we're gonna go with Triceratops. But as you can see, there's a lot of little divots in this area of just the land goes below what the path is set at for a good stretch of land. It kind of stops around here. Here it kind of evens out a bit more. But what I've been thinking is, since there's a lot of small divots here, we can put a lot of small enclosures around here. Like, that one's a pretty small one. That could be, I don't know, Dilophosaurus, Dryosaurus. I mean, that could work. I think the season just changed. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the season just changed. I'm not sure if this is winter or this. That caught me off guard. I thought my computer just kind of like crashed there for a second, or the shaders screwed up or something. That scared me. But yeah, the rest of this area is just going to be one exhibit, but that wall over there is going to be emblematic of probably what most of this area is going to look like, at least, I guess, walkway-wise. So the walkways will come right up to the exhibit like they have done in pretty much every single park I've made, and, you know, we'll put actually, this one won't even really need a fence, because we'll probably just put like a barn over in the one area where it doesn't dip, or where it's a bit more flat and the dinosaurs could escape. But everything else here, like, we can just do like we've done here. We just kind of remove a few grass blocks and they can't get out. So at least this one will be like that. This one won't. I think this is the one I'll set up as this is the one that's going to end up being the Ankylosaurs, or maybe another dinosaur, I'm not sure. But they're going to go here. And I'm actually probably not going to remove too many trees, because then starting here and then going diagonally this way will be a large fence. Actually, there's a lot of space out here. We could set this up as a second exhibit over here for something. So maybe the fence then goes up this way. And then, as you guys know, that whole area is going to be the Brachiosaurs. We could actually do Brachiosaurs pretty soon. Well, no, I kind of want to terraform all that stuff. Water's turning to ice. Is it winter? It might be winter. That's cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah, wow, this is all like freezing up. That's really cool. It would have been cool then if we could keep the river, because that would have been cool to see it all freeze over. Oh, does that mean their little like lake is gonna freeze? Let me see this. Yep, it does. That's cool. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this season's mod. If you guys want us to keep it or not, or us. I don't know why I said us. It's just me on here. If you guys want me to keep it or not, because it's interesting for sure, but also it's kind of like, I don't know. In some cases, I feel it's a bit annoying. Oh yeah. Also, so first thing, I actually want to run over here real quick. You can see is. Now some people might be like, I'm not, you know, there's not really a point to doing this because we have the mini map, which I don't know what the key is. Yo, that's terrifying. That's low-key terrifying. Or like, you know, there's not a lot of point to this, doing a big map like this because we have the mini map, but I always love doing maps like these just because, whoops, wrong key. There's the right key. I don't know. I just find them to be massively entertaining to look at. Plus, and this is one of my favorite things to do, is just don't update it for like 20 episodes. So like, I don't know what episode this is, 12, 13 maybe? But let's say we don't update the map till episode 25. So we'll see what we had like 10 episodes ago, and then we update the maps, like, or we can see how far we've come in set amount of videos, which I think is an interesting idea. Also, as you guys can kind of see, it's a bit darker in here. I always forget because I don't build with shaders on just because I don't really see the need to. But since I took out most of my techie stuff, I started trying to actually decorate the interior here. I'll put decorations here once we have a lab up and running. But we have a little kitchen here, and I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I'm actually really happy with it. I think it looks nice. We got a little table and stuff, and then if we head up to this upstairs, that's a creeper. Okay, so my house is no longer safe. I'm going to go run for the hills and get some weapons. Anyway, yeah, I really want to check the clock and see if it's like, oh, it's winter now. So that'd be interesting. Also, I don't know how far ice is set to generate, because I feel like it's got to have a set, you know, distance. It must do, because it'd be really weird if like all of that water froze there, because that just seems like a lot of water to freeze. Of course, though, I guess in real life, ponds larger, or mini lakes larger than that get completely frozen over. I don't know. I love the cold and I love snow and everything, but I've lived in a couple places with a lot of snow, but not many. Anyway, let's just quickly hop up here. That's how I play a horror game or an FPS. Wow, that does 20 damage? Dang, I didn't know I made a super bow. Just put that there. Got my enchantment stuff. Got literally every enchanted book in history, basically. I don't think it's winter yet. I think it's about to be winter, but I'm not sure. It is, however, time to go to bed because it is dark and spooky outside. Yeah. So, this is what I did upstairs. I got the clocks, we got a mini bookcase, desk with a couple bits of pottery I had, some flowers, the enchanting stuff, another table. I'm really not a great interior designer in this game. I don't do the insides of buildings really, but I don't know. I figured I'd give it a shot. I don't know. It's been an interesting. I don't know. I found it interesting at least. Trying to design some of these builds without all the other blocks I usually am given access to, because usually I have mods like carpenter's blocks and chisel installed, so you know my possibilities for how to design something are pretty endless. Yeah, wow, we have a lot of Triceratopses. Where did I put the Dinopedia? Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, oh, we have to make a new one. Nope, I have it. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't put a feeder in. How do I make a feeder? We need stone. I will just take that. A bucket, and I should have a billion buckets because I keep making them. Yep, I have a lot. Not a billion, but I have a lot of buckets. Redstone. Why do I have buttons in their own chest? I don't know. We need some iron and some glass, and then we head over here, and then it's like, oh, I need a button. So it's a button. That bucket, 2 pieces of iron, glass. Hey, I still know how to do it. All right, I don't really want to use the wheat because I'm using that for the cows. Oh yeah, we can use bread. There we go. Also, if we head back over, yeah, we're gonna head back over by the Pachycephalosaurus. So we'll just take that pathway. I did actually restrict their access to the top of the mountain, so they'd actually, not be up there all the time. Oh wow, that is a lot of ice. That's actually almost completely frozen over. That's cool. But let's head down here. As you can see, yep, I put a fence up there, and they still just want to hang out over in that area. Oh, the sugarcane broke because... Oh no. My lily pads might break. That'd be a shame. What are you doing? I'll just take the sugarcane now. Yeah, because like they seem to refuse to eat from this lower. Yo, that's cool. And kind of weird. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. I guess it is winter now. Huh. I guess that's cool. We're gonna finally see winter like 13 episodes in. I was like, wow, spring and summer went by really quickly, but then I realized, much like in real life, that's when I did all the stuff. Like, literally, I did all of my building and mining during that time, so, I didn't really... Wait. Oh, that's a cool sound. I didn't know there was a new sound. They did a new sound effect for ice. Of course, like I said, I don't, hang out near ice generally, so let's just take... Bam, 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 bam. There we go. And then the feeder, and we'll just chuck all that in. All right. I should have gotten names for the compies, but I did not. So I will do that in a future episode. Anyway, so I wanted to talk briefly, at least, about what I'm thinking of doing for the time being for dinos. Now one is I'm going to try and do more episodes now before people start complaining when, there aren't like super constant episodes. That doesn't mean, I'm going to be uploading every day or every other day. It just means I'm going to try and put more out than I have been. But I've been trying to think about what I want to do for the episodes because on one hand, it's been interesting making tons of or trying to make more exhibits and get the dinosaurs out faster. That's been interesting to say the least. On the other hand, it has made me kind of stressed, or I don't know, disinterested in the world, just because I'm having to constantly just try and make new exhibits constantly and stuff. So I'm trying to think here. Because, I mean, this Triceratops one's ready, the Ankylosaurus one won't take much time, Brachiosaurus isn't going to take a lot of time, and I think there was one more exhibit I had planned. I don't remember which one it was, but, like, there's another couple exhibits I can do that don't require much planning or much effort. I can get them done really quickly. However, they'd be done really quickly, so they wouldn't necessarily look the best. So, you know, not a lot of custom foliage or terrain or rivers or anything like that. Which might not be the greatest. However, it would at least mean there's new dinosaurs. The other idea I have is that we're going to just take a break from doing dinosaur stuff, and then we'll just go work on the laboratory for like 5 or 6 episodes. So just, you know, I'll start getting resources put together more quickly. Just get some more concrete, get some more quartz, get everything I need to get. And then we'll just lay out the area and we'll just start building the lab up and getting everything ready to finish it. Oh, and the Triceratops are about to hatch. Okay, come on, hatch already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my goodness. There is not going to be any foliage left. Okay, so we have 1 female. 1 male. What are you? You are 2 females. 3 females. They literally just disappear into the tall grass. That's scary. They're actually pretty cute and adorable. Well, I guess they're always... No, but it's when they're small like this and they're still kind of derpy looking. That's what reminds me of the old days. I bring this up pretty much every episode, don't I? I miss the old Triceratops model and textures so much. They were so chubby and adorable, and I loved them. But these ones are still pretty cool. At least the babies are pretty adorable. The adults just look kind of like big bison. But wow, they are real. Wow, the grass changing to this color actually makes them hide in even better now. Like, they're pretty much exactly the same color. That's kind of scary. But I guess they get big pretty quickly, so we'll be able to see them pretty soon. So we know there's at least like 3 females and, you know, a couple males. So you guys just leave whatever names you want, and I'll eventually get around to naming all of these guys. Oh boy. Oh, that could be cool. I could do like, so you know how I've got these like pillars at the end. We could do like 1, 2, 3 over here, and then like 1, 2, 3 over here somewhere, and do 3 and 3 names or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'll a 6 wide thing and just do 6 names. They're gonna eat through all that food almost instantly. I'm gonna go grab some more bread from the storage unit. Storage room, basically the same thing. I'm also having a really, I don't know, difficult time trying to decide for like corners and paths if I want to do just 90-degree angles or curves, because I always seem to go with curves and I think it looks nice, but it also just takes so long to actually, you know what, it's not even really worth like, you know, either complaining or just talking about, because again, if y'all have been here for long enough, you know, all the paths are going to be gone in like 40 episodes. Let's see, like, what usually happens? So I lay down the initial pathing, like this. Usually it's quite simple, like planks or dirt or path blocks or something. Or even cobblestone, I think I did once. That was when I tried to make a desert park. That actually worked really well, but then I lost the world, so that sucked. But, what am I thinking? Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. So much. I kind of forgot that 6 is gonna be, that's gonna be a real load. That's the reason I wanted to remove the seasons mod, because it makes farming really difficult. Although I think you can't, well, I guess there's greenhouse blocks, so those probably remove the effects if you build like a greenhouse or something. Also, I'd bet you there's probably a config option to disable the whole crops can only grow in certain seasons thing, so I can actually grow enough wheat and carrots and stuff to support the park. Or I can just turn dinosaur hunger off like I usually do. Oh, that's cool. Just completely froze up the waterfall. That's awesome. We'll just quickly run down here, sleep for a bit. But yeah, that's in to return back to what I was originally saying. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. So like, what do you guys want to see for episodes right now? Do you want to see me just kind of quickly plow through some dinosaurs here? So Brachiosaurus, Ankylosaurus, and maybe a third creature. Maybe one of the new ones. We could quickly make it like a Tiktaalik pond or something like that. I kind of already know what I would do for it, actually. And if we hop back over to that area, I even know where I might even build a small thing like that. So either, yeah, do the last maybe like 3 exhibits, and then we'll go work on the laboratory and go work on some other stuff, like just making the park look nicer. Or do you guys just want me to focus straight on the laboratory and making the park look nicer? And before people say, oh, what about a third option where I just, you know, work on the dinosaur stuff? That's not going to be an option. No, I can't do that. It's not that it's driving me crazy or that I don't even like doing it. It's just, it takes like a lot of time and effort to find. First, you have to find the location, and then once you find the location, you have to figure out what you want to do for the exhibit and how you're gonna have to terraform and a bunch of other things. So it just takes a long time to do, and it kind of, I can only do it so many exhibits in a row before I get kind of bored of it. I don't know what we've done. Stegosaurus, Compsognathus, Pachycephalosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Triceratops now, and I've started working on several other exhibits. So, you know, I've done a lot of this already, and that is nearly completely frozen over. I don't know if it's showing up on the, I guess it has. That's, I don't know, it's just kind of weird. Maybe if it rains, I want to see. I want to just see if it snows. Oh, it does snow. I kind of want to turn it off because that means there's snow everywhere, but at the same time, I don't want to turn it off because I think it'll also, whoa, oh, is it like snow hitting my face? That's a really weird effect. I am not a fan of that effect. That's a spooky effect. Oh my goodness gracious, the world is like covered already. What have I done? I guess it's an incentive to light up my pathways at least. That and monsters. Let's head inside the house real quick. Yeah, no, like shaders, it's kind of hard to tell if your house is actually lit up because it's like super dark in here. I never named the parrots. I should probably name them at some point. Oh my goodness. It is all this. It is snowing everywhere. There is snow literally everywhere. Wow. Again, on one hand, because that's going to be a mess to clean up. On the other hand, the world will probably clean it up itself. And it actually kind of looks nice. Kind of like if it fully fills up with snow, it'll actually look kind of cool. Just have the park as a bit of a winter wonderland, you might say. I don't know. I think it's interesting. Well, I think we're gonna end today's episode off here. I hope you guys have all enjoyed. So, you know, just let me know. What do you guys want to see me working on in the future for the next couple episodes? Should I keep the seasons mod? And if we do, or if we decide to remove it, I know how to make all the snow disappear because I think I can just set the season back to spring, which should melt all this, hopefully. And if it doesn't, I'm going to cry. But aside from that, so do you want to see me keep the seasons mod? What do you guys want to see me continue doing? And I guess names for the Triceratopses. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. And until next time.